Recently there's a growing trend on Instagram of girls that look super pretty. Then they get out a spoon and scrape off their nose. Sounds like a scene from a horror movie. So after doing some research, I found out how to create those fake noses. All you need is some Vaseline and foundation in your skin color. You mix about 5 teaspoons of powder and 2 teaspoons of Vaseline, and then add enough foundation until it matches your skin tone. For me, I added in some pure white concealer because the color was a little bit too dark. So I thought that if it's that easy to create a fake nose, you might as well create an entire fake face. My cheekbones are kind of flat and I also don't have a very defined chin. So I set out to make some really protruding Kim Kardashian style cheeks. I also tested out if the paste fits best on bare skin, on only foundation, or foundation with powder. Best option was foundation with powder. If you just put it on bare skin or foundation, the paste doesn't fix that well. For the nose, first create a basic shape, a triangle, so that it fits nicely. And then I used a teaspoon to sculpt it into the classic plastic surgery nose. The nose bridge is super slim and the tip points upwards. For the cheeks, I first created the basic triangular shape from my temples to the lower part of my cheekbone. Shaping the cheeks was definitely the biggest challenge. What's really difficult about sculpting the paste was that you really have to handle the paste in slow motion, very gently. Sculpting everything took me about 1.5 hours. It was very time consuming. The easiest part was definitely the chin. So for the chin, I made a circle out of the sculpting glove and then pressed it onto my actual chin. I started sculpting with the teaspoon. Right now the sculpting is done, but we can't just leave it like that. I had to blend my new face parts into my actual face. So I tried different methods, and what worked best was a colored concealer for shading. Powder to fix it and give it some more natural skin color. But I noticed that after you apply the powder to the sculpting dough, it's like the powder absorbed all of the moisture from the sculpting dough and it started really creepy, and I aged like 30 years. All in the name of science and research. I just continued to do my makeup, and because I wanted to create a face different from what I usually look, I went for a seductive smoky eye and plum lip look. I can't say that I'm proud of it. My mission was accomplished. I looked different. I look like after several botched plastic surgeries. As you know, I went for a more grown-up look, and Kim Kardashian was my inspiration, so I also wore a push-up bra and like 2 pads to look more curvy, matching to my new adult face. These pictures I took with a Chinese beauty application, the same ones that the girls on Instagram use who are scraping off their fake noses. So with lots of photo editing or applications that can even edit videos, this is really good. This is a really good makeup to make yourself look like a different person. But in real life, I would rather not wear makeup than put paste on my nose. So all those transformation creams you see on Instagram think they go out like that. It's a very unflattering look. But it's pretty hard to replicate the beauty application look in real life. Unless it's Halloween and you want to go for a botched plastic surgery look. Then go for it. See you soon. Bye bye.